Up everybody, conservative nerd here. How you guys doing? Today's video I'm gonna drop, I'm talking about Deathwish, so quick warning here. There might be some spoilers. I'm gonna talk about the new Deathwish movie with Bruce Willis, and I might drop some spoilers. I try not to usually, but I really want to on this because I loved it. I loved Deathwish. Here's a movie that's made, that knows its audience. It knows who it's made for, and it knows who's going to see it. It knows what it wants to be. It isn't trying to be anything other than entertaining for the type of people that are going to see this movie. If you saw the trailer and you thought, wow, that looks pretty good, then this movie's for you. If you saw the trailer and thought, oh, that's racist, white people are evil, then that movie's not for fucking you, okay? This is not your movie. This is the most pro-gun movie I may have ever seen. Like, this movie pretty much is super pro-gun, which I loved. I'll tell you what, man. I will put this movie up against most of the action movies in the last 10, 15 years. This was actually knew what it wanted to be, knew what it was. You gonna see anything amazing or any wicked plot twist? No. Are you gonna have a good time watching Bruce Willis kill scum? Yes. And that's the whole point. You know, this was probably the best actual Punisher movie we ever got. I know it's not a Punisher movie, but actually one of the bad guys in the movie has a little Punisher skull shirt on. And yeah, it felt almost like a really good Punisher movie. There's some differences, obviously, than the Punisher. He's a doctor, and he's not a badass at the beginning. He's just kind of a regular guy. But, you know, the similarities are definitely there. His wife's killed, his daughter's shot and put in a coma. And he's sick of scum, and he lives in Chicago, so, you know, it was a damn good movie. I had to say, I really enjoyed Deathwish. It's nice to see him make movies that, once in a while, that actually know who they're for, you know, and not trying to be woke. With that being said, the new Deadpool movie kind of sucks. You know, I mean, it doesn't suck, okay, but it's not as good as the first one. And I thought the little, like, lefty humor in it kind of bugged me. Like, it just seems like there's some kind of leftist, like, line every fucking minute, man. And a lot of the jokes just fall so flat. Oh, yeah, I just felt it was flat. It was flat. Deathwish wasn't. You know? It's the difference between, like, okay, Deathwish knew the audience it was for, and it knew it wasn't going to be a teeny bopper movie. It wasn't trying to be anything other than for people that liked kick-ass action movies. Deadpool seems like it wants to straddle the line between offensive and woke, and it just doesn't work. Like, the first movie didn't really try to be woke. This movie tries really hard to get SJWs, you know, give them some humor too, which is the biggest flaw. You know, you can't please everybody. You know, you can only please. I feel like the first Deadpool movie, they just like, hey, let's just make the best movie, like a movie that we'd want to see, a kick-ass fucking Deadpool movie. And I feel like this one, they tried to please everybody. And therein lies the fault of the new Deadpool movie. It tries to please everybody, and you can't. You have to know who you're making this for and what you're making. You can't just like, okay, we're making this, we got to put a little bit for everybody in it. And that's wherein it falls flat. Deathwish knows who it's for, knows the audience, and I know, I'm fucking almost 50, so obviously I am definitely the audience for Deathwish, so yeah, I loved it. Deadpool, I expected more, I guess, maybe, I don't know. It just felt flat. I'm not saying it's terrible. You're not going to go in and want your money back, but if you think it's going to be as good as the first one, it's not. And there were so many jokes that were just a little too leftish for me that just kind of... And then there's so many jokes that just fall flat and not very funny. It's not as good as the original. It's not terrible. The best part's Cable. Cable's the best part of the movie. But enough with that. I just want to get some up. I got to get back to reading some comics, so I can get my comic video up later today. Thanks, you guys, for watching. And if you're sick of left-wing Hollywood and liberal Hollywood, Deathwish is the movie for you. Okay, yeah, that definitely. I've seen a few movies that kind of lean more right, and I think, with the far left push, I think Hollywood sees that there's money on the right, so we're gonna get movies. It's just they're gonna be few and far between for a little while, but they're gonna start popping up more and more. It's just like the 70s and all the woke cinema that came out then led to the 80s badass cinema, hardcore cinema, and I think that's where we're going here. I think in the 20s, we're going to get like big budget action movies again. Everything goes in circles, and it seems like that way. Yeah, but if you're much like me and you're getting burnt out on superhero movies, like you might want to wait for a rental on Deadpool. To me, it was a rental. It's not a movie experience. It's not worth $20. It's a rental, and that's just my opinion. Deathwish is if you get the chance to see it because you're gonna love it. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, have a great day. Enjoy the comics, enjoy the movies, and just have a great time, man. Take it easy, everybody.